Hi folks, Dan here with Sockdology Equipment, and this is the Captain's Bag. It's the latest design in my Packraft accessory lineup, and I'm really psyched on it. It's designed to be used primarily as a lap bag, but true to my design philosophy to make things as multiple use as possible, it can also be used as a bow bag, and it can be rigged as a day pack or also as an accessory pocket on your expedition backpack. At about 8 liters, it's big enough to fit everything you need during the day, like a water bottle, throw rope, pack a pump, and a small dry bag, but still be low profile enough to fit comfortably between your legs. The zipper runs parallel between your legs, which makes it super easy to open and close, even while in the thigh straps. As a bow bag, the perimeter daisy chain allows you to attach the included accessory straps in basically any configuration, so it can adapt to almost any boat on the market. These straps are also handy if you want to rig it onto your main backpack as a brain, or use the perimeter daisy chains to connect it as a dorsal pocket. And lastly, the Captain's Bag converts into a standalone pack for day hikes using the optional ultralight shoulder straps. So one of the big challenges with a lap bag is in a swim or when you're portaging, the bag tends to flop out of the cockpit, and it can make it challenging to get back in your boat, and it also can get tangled up in your legs while you're hiking or when you're portaging. So I designed the Captain's Bag to have 2 connection points that help keep it secure to the floor. The primary connection to the boat is through a gatekeeper buckle that can attach at either end of the zipper. This gatekeeper then connects to the webbing loop on the seat of newer generation Alpacka boats like the Mage and the Valkyrie. The Captain's Bag also comes with a bright webbing strap that can be wrapped around the inflatable floor and then buckled through the perimeter daisy chain of the bag to keep it secured to the floor itself. You can experiment with where you want the strap to be positioned while still maintaining access to the valve. This wraparound strap also doubles as a compression strap for securing the boat after you roll it. It's super bright, so it's easy to keep track of. The lap bag can also be rigged into boats without a secondary seat like the Narwhal and the Wolverine, using the same wraparound floor strap and positioning it just beyond the floor sleeve. An optional shock cord toggle can be girth hitched to the bag and attached to the floor sleeve to keep it locked in place. So this is a couple of examples of how you can rig the Captain's Bag as an accessory pocket on your expedition pack. On this pack, it's rigged as a dorsal pocket, and it's just using the horizontal compression straps on the backpack and passing it through the perimeter daisy chain to hold it in place. On this pack, I've replaced the Y strap and added a couple of ultralight carabiners and a buckle so I can quickly flip the brain open and access the roll top. And that's one of the things that's really nice about the Captain's Bag is that perimeter daisy chain gives you basically infinite options to rig something. And so this works really well on a Bad Larry, but it will rig to almost any backpack using some combination of accessory straps or maybe some small carabiners. So there's a couple of reasons why you might prefer either a bow bag or a lap bag, but the main reason to consider a lap bag is performance. By taking the weight off of the bow and putting it low and centered in the boat, you get some improved boat handling characteristics. For one, it's easier to keep the bow high and dry. It's easier to boof and to surf. And the other thing with a bow bag is that if you're in big, complicated water and waves are crashing, you can sometimes actually feel the water push on the bow bag and push you offline. And it is a little bit harder to flip your boat back over in a swim when you have all that weight on the bow. However, there are a couple reasons why the bow bag is better. For one, you can make it bigger. There's a lot more volume there. A lot more room to work with. And it's also more convenient, especially if you're in a decked boat, to not have to pull your skirt and just be able to reach up there and get in and out. However, if you only want one bag that's really versatile that can do both things, then the Captain's Bag is a really good option. So here's how to rig it as a bow bag. To make a girth hitch, take a bight of webbing and put a half twist in it, which will help it lay flat. Then carefully loop the webbing around the attachment point so the tension lock is oriented correctly, and then dress the girth hitch to make the hardware as close to the attachment point as possible. This locks the strap in place, and you can then feed the webbing through the other attachment point and cinch it down. So here's a pro tip. The straps come fairly long for more flexibility, but you can trim them to length to keep your boat as clean as possible. Trimming them at an angle can also make them easier to thread and unthread, and then you can seal the edge with a lighter. So the last feature that I think is very convenient is the ability to add these ultralight shoulder straps onto it and convert it into a day pack. And this is super handy when you're in the backcountry and you don't want to take your gigantic volume expedition pack and you just need something small to carry some water and go on a quick side mission or a day hike. So that's a quick look at the captain's bag. I'm really psyched on this design, and I think it's the most versatile packraft accessory yet. It's going to be available in a stock colorway on the website, ready to ship, but you can also jump on the custom builder and you can pick custom colorways, you can pick panels, zipper color, webbing, and make it totally unique. You can check out all other details about the captain's bag on the website at sockdollargeequipment.com.